Okay, it's Friday, and thank goodness for the weekend. Still got to work out in the morning, but that's okay. And yeah, so I wanted to come and talk to you guys today about goals and tools to reach them, basically. Okay, so I was supposed to do this at the beginning of our program that we're doing right now. Because we have these agility markers, and the super trainer that does the program talked about writing on them goals or things that you're sort of like leaving in the dust or whatever by doing this program. And so for a lot of our challengers, it's all about their physical goals, their mental goals, usually specifically pertaining to exercise and health and fitness, and yeah, so it took me a week and a half to finally buckle down and be like, I have things that I can write on here too. They aren't going to be, to be able to do a certain number of push-ups or to kick that old unhealthy, unfit girls, but, to the point of reaching health and fitness goals. I'm beyond that point. And yeah, anyways, sorry, I didn't mean that to come across as a flippant comment, but I really struggled with, I know that I have something that I need to write on these, and I was struggling to figure out what that was. But I figured it out. And so my agility markers, so this is the goals portion of what I want to talk about. So my first one, the home base, the blue one, is trust and believe in God's plan. And that for me is just always, it's a reminder for me to always go back to, what is it that you have planned for me, God, and let me continue to keep that in the forefront of my mind, that it's not about me, it's not about what I want necessarily, but he's placed a desire in my heart, and he's placed a goal in my heart for me, but it's still his goal. And so just it reminds me that I always need to be tapping back into that it's his plan that I'm going for and not my own. So that's number one. Number two is about my job now. So help them find their why. And this one is, it's really just that. It's a lot of people struggle with just having a reason to get up in the morning. And a lot of people struggle with, they're like, I know I need to get healthy and fit and whatever, or I know I need to get my headspace right, but they haven't really dug deep into what that means for them and why it's so important. And when you don't constantly go back to why is it so important, then it's so easy to just not do it. And not doing it is hurtful. It's harmful to your life, to your family, to yourself, to your children if you have them. So it's important to first of all know your why, and then to always go back to your why. Because if that's not strong, then it's just too easy to just be like, this is too hard, and stop doing it. The orange one, shoot for the stars. So that's for me to remind me that these plans that I talked about on the blue one that God has for me, that I am too often like down here when his plans are way up here, way up here actually. Like you can't even see my hand. That's how big God's plans are for each and every one of us. And it's to remind me that I need to keep that in mind and shoot for the stars that he wants me to reach for, and not settle for being down here in my comfort zone. And then the last one is, don't let anyone extinguish your light. And that's for me because I get in my headspace way too much. And you know what? You know who hangs out in my headspace? The devil. The devil hangs out in my headspace. And so when people comment something or don't comment something, or say something or whatever, and it isn't necessarily intended any specific way, but the devil gets in between my ears and tells me lies. And yeah, so more often than not, I'm my own worst enemy, reading into or over analyzing things that people may say or whatever. And I tend to allow it to extinguish my light. And so this is for me to remind me, not to let anyone do that, especially the devil. So that's goals. These are going to be my agility markers. I got to laminate them so that my sweat, when it drips, doesn't cause these to have little spots all over them. But yeah, and then tools for how to get there. So I'm reading this awesome book, and I'm trying to pull together this book club that I really, really, really want to start on Monday. And it's called the 5-Second Rule. And I don't want to give away too much about it because that's what the book club is for. But I really want people to join me because I feel like, you need to set goals, and then you need to have tools for how to reach them. And there's plenty of tools out there. I mean, the 5-second rule certainly isn't the only one. But I know for myself for sure, and probably tons of other people out there, you haven't even started to try to find tools for how to reach your goals. And so why not start with me? Why not start with this book? And why not join me for, a simple, fun Facebook group where we're just going to individually read the books and then come together in discussion on the group page and talk about it and start to sort of dig deeper into it and really start to utilize the 5-second rule. So anyways, that's my spiel for the day. If you didn't catch my invite for the book club, that was the invite for the book club. So you need to message me so that I can get you in the group for the book club. It's going to be like a week, maybe 2, just because 1 week would be like 4 chapters a day, which they're not long chapters, but it might be a little bit hard for some people. But yeah, totally doable, short book, awesome information, totally worthwhile. And yeah, I want to keep this short, so I'm going to stop rambling. And yeah, and join my book club, damn it. You're gonna have fun in it, okay? And I'll see you guys sometime, maybe Monday, maybe tomorrow. I don't really know, but I'll see you later. Bye.